Today marks the beginning of our week-long Together We Can food drive for the High Plains Food Bank. News Channel 10's Walt Howard and Angie Wynn are live at Market Street United with more on how you can help feed those in need across the Panhandle. Hey guys.
All right, Madison, thank you very much. Day one of the Together We Can holiday food drive. Angie's here with me. Thank you for being here this evening.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
And what we're interested in learning tonight is where we stand on the first day. And we're going to give that total a little bit later in the newscast, make people stay tuned. It's called a tease,
Exactly, right? Exactly.
But one thing we don't want to tease you about, and that's the fact that we need your help desperately this year. Donations are down for the food bank, which is a shame because it's such a worthy cause, and there's nothing more important than feeding people who are hungry here in the Panhandle region.
Exactly, and what we found out is 1 in 7 people in the Panhandle are hungry. They have no food at all. Sometimes when it comes to paying your bills or having food on the table, well, they pay those bills and there's nothing left.
We have a lot of schools who are donating. We have a lot of corporate sponsors who are donating, but we need so many meals this year that we need everybody who's out there watching, no matter where you are in the Panhandle. Remember, it's the High Plains Food Bank. No matter where you are, you need to think about getting to a United and donating, or getting on Facebook and donating, because the need is that great this year.
That's right. The High Plains Food Bank actually services 29 counties. That's a large area and a lot of hungry people.
It is. And talking about some of the people that are sponsoring this year, including some great high school kids that are behind us right now, you're going to go talk to them.
Exactly. I'll get with you in just a minute.
All right. See you in a moment. You know, these kids are great coming out here in the evening, and they're going to be out here all week no matter what the weather's like. And if you are looking for a charity to give to this holiday season, you know, if you're saying, I'd like to give back to the community, I'd like to teach my kids about giving to the community, there is no greater cause than feeding the hungry. The money is given and it immediately goes to those meals, and it stays right here in the Panhandle area. You're helping your friends and neighbors when it comes to being able to make sure that they have something to eat on a day-to-day basis. All right, let's send it over now to Angie, who has Bushland High School.
Well, thank you. Jake's here with me. He's the senior at Bushland High School, and a big group of kids that have really worked hard because they know how great this need is in the Panhandle. Jake, tell us, what are some of the things that you guys all did to raise this money for the food bank?
So one thing is, Bushland, we don't have off-campus lunch, so one thing we offered off-campus lunch to anyone that brought 24 cans, so that was a great way to get a lot of people to bring.
Very competitive over there in Bushland, those Falcons. Okay, so that was one of the ways. Did you have any of the other schools help as well?
No, we mostly just stuck with our own community and reached out to all of the community, not just the high school.
Right.
Yes.
So middle school and elementary helped out a little bit. Okay, so tell us how many meals. Well, you tell us how many pounds. I'll relay how many meals that is.
So Bushland High School this year raised 5,819 pounds of food this year.
That's a lot of food. That comes out to 4,849 meals. You guys give yourselves a hand. That's awesome. Way to go. And we couldn't do it without you, but we still need your help as well. And Walt's going to tell you why there are other groups helping as well.
And we have some groups that have been helping since day one with the High Plains Food Bank. One of those, Xcel Energy. Wes Reeves joining us now. And Wes, what a great corporate sponsor Xcel Energy has been over the years. Not a better cause out there, though, is there?
You know, that's right. And you know, I was telling you earlier that we serve a wide region here, and we see the needs in the region. And it's been a good year, mostly economically, but yet if you're in some of the areas where, say, the oil prices have been low and there's people who have lost jobs, there's always something like that going on here. And so while some of us think we're doing okay, our neighbors may not be so much. So we've got to be aware of that. And one of the things that really happens with people is they start making choices with food. They pay their bills on time, but sometimes they're not eating right, and that's called food insecurity, and that's something that we don't think about that much, but it's definitely a problem in this area.
And Xcel always comes through and helps out this time of year, throughout the year actually. But tell us about your donation this particular season.
Well, sure. We have a corporate donation to the High Plains Food Bank this year that equals to, and I don't do the math as quickly as you guys do, but about 8,000 meals. Now that sounds like a lot, but we need to raise about 750,000 meals. So that's going to take all of you coming by here, bringing your donations, or every time you check out at the grocery store, you'll be at United, you'll be asked if you want to donate. It's that simple, and we make a lot of trips to the store, so please remember that as you're shopping.
Wes, well said. Thank you very much, and thank you to Xcel Energy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, we'll head back over here. Angie, you know, this is the first of 2 cut-ins. We have some more corporate sponsors we'll talk to later, and we'll tell you where we are as far as how much we've raised so far on day 1.
We're off to a great start, but we still need your help, and there are so many ways you can donate. We'll tell you more about that as well coming up.
All right, back to the studio.